Hello, my people. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you'll be watching this from, your time zone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Mushili Official. I'm a Kenyan, and in specific, I come from Tharaka-Nithi County, here in Meru, and it is early morning, by the way. Even by the look of the atmosphere, it is early morning. We still, the sun is not yet, we don't have, today it is a dull morning. The sunset is not yet. It is a very dull morning. And today I've come to being on a, it is very early in the morning. I've come to check on a certain project I was in charge of. And I haven't been here for a while, guys. I've come to check and see if everything is alright, if things are safe, the way, and lock them in a certain room if everything is safe. And guys, I want us to even to discuss on something, the cost of construction here in Kenya. Guys, is not easy. You see, the reason as to why I'm doing this, I understand that most of the young people are so much into, we really want to do something different away from what our parents maybe did. And I know one of the major things people have in mind and is one of the basic needs. We have shelter, we have food, and we can't outdo those two major needs of a human being. That is food, shelter. Basically those are the major two I believe we can't do without. And I usually believe if you go to the if you have to do a project like the one I'm going to show you, I was in charge of, you can't miss out, because the population is growing each and every day. People need somewhere to, they can be staying, they can call home. And if it happens you do a project like where you have lentils, you cannot miss out, guys. I believe you cannot miss out. Even those people who sell things like foodstuffs, I'm bet sure you cannot miss on that. So I've come to check on a certain project I was in charge of, and I want to show you where the project and reached, and I want us to even to explain to you the cost so far, so that at least as young people we can have it in mind what you expect when we plan to start a project like the one I'm going to show you. They are bed sitters, so come with me. Let me take you aloud, and I'll show you everything in details. So walk with me, guys, and I'm going to show you around, and until we enter inside I'll explain to you everything. So come with me, guys. To start with, this is what we call andicos. This is andico. This is what we had bought. We earned like 3 tipas of these, which was around 10,000 Kenyan shillings. So that is a total of 3 tipas was costing 30,000 Kenyan shillings. And as we come around, we got the ballast. The ballast is a bit expensive. Kenyan money, we having this one at 17,000, a semi-tipper. We have a full tipper and we have a semi-tipper. So the full tipper, we call it double. So the semi was going at around 17,000. And next we have the sand. The sand, we bought a full tipper, a double. That is a double. It was going at 35,000. That's, yeah, 35,000. And the stones, the machine cut stones, the ones you are seeing, this one was going at 48 shillings per piece. So yeah, we earned 3 tippers. I'll show you the work of the 3 tippers they did. The 3 tippers took us, and we were bringing 1,000 pieces. So that was 48,000 per tipper. So it is 48,000 times 3. You can do the math, and I'll show you the 3 tippers took us. The place I'm going to show you, we are going to enter through that entrance. There we got, can you see me clearly? We got 4 bed sitters, and there were supposed to be 5, but we decided to have a toilet and 2 bathrooms, whereby in case there is a shortage of water, people can use the toilet, the one that is outside there. So guys, let's walk with me. let me explain this. The reason as to why I'm doing this is just to so that as young people we can have an open mind and know it is costly even to start a project like this, but so that when one will be planning to start, at least you can be prepared, you can be set, you can have in mind this is what I need, like I need 3 million Kenyan shillings, I need 2 million Kenyan shillings, depending on the kind of a house you want to build, more so when it comes to lentils. So come with me guys, and next to me we got the famous maize plantation I was showing you. I'm sure you remember this. This is a famous maize plantation. When I was doing my first video, this maize was very short. It was down. It was half of the height it is right now. And the maize is doing great. You can see it is super green. And next to me is where we have the site I was in charge of, the one that I've come to give you some details about, because guys, I think this information will be very essential for us. Yeah, as you plan to start to do some lentils, I hope you'll come across this video, and it will be available to you. So what I'm going to show you here, so far where the project has reached, that we have used 1.2 million Kenyan shillings. 1.2. We ain't yet done but majorly we are left with the ceiling, plaster and tiles, and I think the painting, and we shall be done. Another thing, still we have applied for electricity, but we are still waiting. I hope it will be here by January, early January, and so this place can be occupied, and the owner will be a proud landlord or landlady, but he's a guy, so you'll be happy to see people get in. I know that is the happiness of any person. Anytime you do a project and you see the fruit, I think that the joy of seeing what you have done, like having your lentils and they are full, I think that brings about satisfaction, guys. So come with me, let's get inside. Let me just show you the back side. So I want to explain something small so that you can be able to know like what 1.2 Kenyan money can do for you. So guys, you see, let me show you something. So my viewers, there's something I want to explain to you. I'll encourage young people, anytime you are thinking of buying us a piece of land, if you want to do some lentils or you have to build your own house, guys, is something you have to consider. I think at times people don't value this, but it is very important. Just check on the terrain of the land, because you see, like this place, when this person was purchasing this land, I think he saw there are some people who have already constructed and he didn't consider the terrain. So guys, let me tell you something. Can you imagine from the ground level, where we are on the foundation, up to this place, we used allowed 500,000 Kenyan money up to here. Guys, can you imagine of that? 500 Kenyan shillings we spent from the ground up to here. We got the level of the house, and the house started from here going all the way down, going upwards, going upwards. So you can try to imagine, if the terrain was flat, we would have gone just for like 3 courses and the house would have started. So the money that was used to build this part would have built some other lentils, or even it would have been used to do the money would have been used to do the plastering and all that. So guys, consider on the terrain. You see, like if you have such a piece of land, due to that, tell us, the one that I think you can see it clearly. Can you see there's a difference? This place is down and this place is up. So if you're going to build your house in this place, guys, it will be very costly. You have to go like you'll do some several courses, like around 7 to come up to this level to start your house. So guys, anytime you are planning of buying a piece of land, please kindly consider on the terrain. It is very important, and it will help you save on a lot of money, a lot of capital you'd have used to do some other development, maybe if it is a perimeter wall. Yeah, so guys, let's get inside. So you can imagine we only used 700,000 Kenyan money to do the rest and the roofing and all that. So you can imagine if we spend like around 200. Like I was saying, my viewers, those are some of the things you need to consider: the terrain, and also you have to find a place whereby you'll be buying the construction materials at a cheaper price. And I would advise, even if you have someone who is in charge, you have to be there. Don't like every time you're told to send money, you just send money, guys. You have to be there and be the one who will be paying those people who bring the materials, be the one who will be paying the foodies. For your information, here in Kenya we pay about $5.6 to the fundis, and each and every fundi usually have two people who assist him. We call them here in my local language Andoma Mukono or Andoma Jara. Andoma Jara. So watu wa mkono we usually have each and every food got two, and we pay them around 500 Kenyan shillings, which is around $3.2 US dollars, and for the fund it is around 5.6 USD. So it is not easy, and like here we used to have 3 fundis and 6 people who would assist the fundis, and we have done this work for a month. The work it is a very good work. We have done it for a month, but you have to be very tough on the foodies and the assistants. If you're not there, these guys will take advantage of you guys. Like I used to come to this place and I would find the foodies seated. When they see you, they are in rush. They do 1, 2, 3 to show you how busy they were. So once in a while, like in the morning, in the afternoon, and even before they leave the place in the evening at around 4:30 to 5, you have to come and see the work they have been doing. So guys, let's get inside, and I'll show you what you have done inside over here. So come with me, guys. We are inside now. Let me just lock, because it is just going to be me and you, my viewers, so I don't expect anyone else to come inside. So guys, these are the lentils. Those are the lentils. I told you what has remained. We just have to do the plaster inside. We have the ceiling, and we do the painting, and also the window panes. We just have to put them and have this place flat, but the owner of this place intends to do some other lentils with time, facing downwards. But for the meantime, I think the owner feels exhausted, and he just want to have these ones, to have them occupied. At least he gets something to relieve himself, and with time he will consult me and we shall come and do something over here. So these are some of the remains. We have the sand, we have this is what I was calling the machine cut. This one is so good for construction, guys. This is what I was calling the machine cut. You see, this one is so neat. You don't have to, you see when I was young, like the stones my parents have used to build at our local home, we used to have them, they were like this. They were not in shape. So you want to, after you buy them, you have someone who will come and put them into shape. At least they look somehow similar to these ones. And you can see even the outlook is so neat. Even without doing the finishes work, the place looks neat. It's not badly off. So like I was telling you, we have a toilet. This is where we have a toilet at the far end. So this will be the first bathroom, the second bathroom, and this one will be the toilet, guys. This one will be the toilet. Yeah, that's how the place looks like. Oh, I was about to fall, but I didn't. So I want to go up there, and this is on top of the toilet. We have a slab where we are going to be having the water tanks. Because these are self-contained, they are bed sitters. We'll have like 2 tanks over there. So I want to go up this ladder and I'll show you how the place looks like. So guys, this is a work of 1.2 Kenyan money. So to have these 4 rooms well furnished, like they are fully, they are said to be occupied, we intend to use like 600,000 addition of 600,000 Kenyan money, so that will be allowed 1.8 to have 4 bed sitters, fully furnished, and they are ready to be occupied. So guys, before you plan to have such even if there are 5, it will cost you allowed 1.8, 1.7, 1.8, depending on the terrain of the rad. Because I believe if this place was flat, you could have used like 1.4 to have the 4 bed stairs complete. So guys, please, you have to consider on the terrain of the rad. So let's go up with me, guys. Oh yeah, this is how I'm going up, guys. And finally we are up, guys. So this is how the place looks like. We have other people who are staying there. We have this is the one who sold the land to the person I was in charge of these lentils. This is the lady who built these houses is the one who sold this land, and we have some other rentals at the far. Can you see the tall building? We have some others on that side, the far end. So guys, that is it. And like I told you there before, here in my home county, people do a lot of farming, daily farming. So this is the Napier glass. Let me show you clearly. So my people, this is how the place looks like. I was saying this is the person who sold the piece of land to the person I was in charge of his house. Yeah, this is the person who sold, and this is what they already built. These are she built 5 bed sitters at a cost of 1.3 Kenyan money. But you see the difference, the terrain, his part was flat. So he just had to do just 4 courses, and he got to the level of the house and he started building. So for her it was a bit easy. And like I told you, we do a lot of daily farming, and this is Napier glass. This is the Napier glass. Yeah, this is the Napier glass. This is the Napier glass. Mostly people use this one to feed the cattle. It is super tall by the way, guys. And this is what the person uses. So you usually cut it and press it like you see the way he has done. He has placed it on this wall to have it dry so that he can feed it to the cattle. You don't have to cut and feed. It is usually the Napier glass got a lot of moisture, and it is not healthy for the animals. So anytime you want to feed your animals, like cut the Napier glass like 2 days before, have the Napier glass dry a bit to reduce the moisture content, and then you can chop it and feed to your animals. Yes guys, this is how the place looks like. This is what 1.2 million Kenyan money can do to you guys. So if you are planning to get started, just plan yourself well and you'll be there. So guys, that is it. I'm so happy, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on all my videos. I'll be doing some of these videos to just educate us, because for me I have a plan in future maybe to have my own lentils, and I believe through the Almighty God I'll be there someday. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, even share to your friends. This information will be very essential for us guys. At least now we have a know-how. If you are doing like singles, you can just have to divide like 1.8 divide by 2, and you can, you know, the cost. Like that is 1.8. How much is that? 1.8, we call it like 900,000 Kenyan money. You can have your 5 single rooms well furnished, and they will be occupied. So this information, I believe it is very essential for us guys. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing subscribing my people. Goodbye.